Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me on the inaugural episode of Nothing About Everything, the internet's shittiest pop culture podcast. My name is Jeremiah, and I'm joined today by my two co-hosts, Sera and Alex.
What's up,
Hey, I'm Sera.
Alex?
Alex?
Is my
Alex!
mic? Oh, there it goes. I don't know. I was talking in my mind.
Oh my god!
He had on mute the whole time.
No, I was talking, but nothing was like. I mean, you'll hear it in the, I guess, in the post.
Alright, so there they are. So essentially, what we're going to be doing kind of every week is going through pop culture events that have transpired. The thing is, I would say we're pretty much out of contact with any kind of pop culture that occurs. So basically anything that has to do with famous people, I would say. Would you guys agree? How out of touch with pop culture would you describe yourselves as?
I mean, it depends on like, I guess, on what genre of pop culture we're talking about in a sense. Because like when it comes to like TV and movies, I'm kind of pretty well versed, but everything else.
Well, there's TV and movies. What are you watching right now, Alex?
Porn?
Me? I'm watching a lot of
Porn?
Anime?
Porn? Anime
Hentai?
porn?
I mean, I, I guess you could call it that. It's like kind of like a hybrid.
Of porn and
Like-
anime?
Yeah, only they're like anime characters, but in human form.
And they're doing porn?
I think kind of now.
Lots of porn? Porn on deck. No, that's good. That's good. Everybody should watch porn, low key.
Okay.
Speaking
Actually
of
don't
porn,
watch My parents have the parental lock on the internet.
I wouldn't doubt it. But I want to real quick before we dive into the heavy topics. So I've been on Twitter. I'm always on Twitter because it's my bloodline. And I've been noticing that people have been putting out these tweets where they'll have the word period, but it has a T at the end.
I haven't seen that.
So it's like period, or like it's like when your mom or something like says something and they're like period, like, but like for some reason people are adding a T to the end, and I just don't understand because I feel like that's just gonna make people stupider than what they already are.
Yeah.
I just wanted to share that because that's just we're adding words to the dictionary that like didn't exist before, which I mean. That sentence coming out of my mouth makes sense, but like I would say like what are some words that they've added to the dictionary? Does anybody know that like are just everybody says them, so they just threw them in the dictionary? Like yeet.
No.
Is yeet in the dictionary? Probably not.
Yeah.
I think there was like a word that Beyonce was associated with Beyonce that got like that made it into the dictionary, but I don't know what word it was.
Bayhive.
There's been bougie.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bougie's been added
Bougie.
to
That's
the
one.
dictionary. Hangry's been added to the
Hangry?
dictionary.
Hanger. Yeah. So I just don't.
TLDR is added to the dictionary.
Too long didn't read. I don't know. I just think it's a dumb.
Period.
Bootylicious.
Yeah, I just think it's retarded.
That was what was added into the dictionary.
What? What else was added to the dictionary?
Bootylicious.
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 After my hit single.
I mean, like, yeah, but those are like words.
It came from Beyonce.
They're just adding another letter to this word, and it doesn't make any sense to me.
Have you seen that thing where that lady got attacked by a jaguar?
Oh
It's a fun defense at
yeah!
the zoo.
Yeah.
Wait, she got no. Wait, what?
This lady tried to take a picture, like real close with the jaguar, and it just mauled her. It like mauled the shit out of her.
Yeah. I haven't seen pictures. Have you seen pictures?
I saw this like video. I saw a video. She was like gassed.
Damn, was it like cool? Like, what would you
Was
rate
it
the
cool
video?
that she was getting slashed, gashed, cut another hole in your ass?
Yeah, like on a scale from like movies, is it like a saw or like type of like gash or?
I don't know, cause there was like people huddled around her, and like I'm just like, well, duh. If you get close to a wild animal like that, like it's gonna fucking try and rip your fucking face off. What did you think was gonna?
Actually reminds me. I actually saw a video where like some girl hopped over a polar bear enclosure.
And they got
Recently?
mauled to shit, right?
Yeah.
She got mauled to death. Yeah,
And
like
like they all like started like swarming her, and she tried to like get out, and they
Oh
tried
my
to
god,
like,
you
help
saw
her
there's a
out.
video?
Yeah, and like they threw in like one of those like lifesaver thingy-majiggers, like they throw for like
for the
people in
boat?
the water,
a gun.
and they try to pull her up, and the thing snapped like mid thing, and she fell back in.
Oh,
And-
woman attacked by polar bear after jumping into the tank at Berlin Zoo.
Yeah. What do you?
I'm just like, what do you think's gonna happen when you jump into? And then it was literally during like the polar bear's like feeding time.
Oh yeah, she was kind of big. Yeah, she's fat.
She's fat.
That's why you.
Is
That's
that
why
why
you don't skip, like
is that why the thing snapped when they threw it to her? They were trying to lift her up.
Yeah.
Is that what
Yeah,
they said?
it
Because she was
says-
just so big, it just.
Oh damn.
What? It's a fucking wild
It
animal.
says
Had
weight
to, like,
limit.
have a broom. Yeah.
Weight limit 150 pounds. She looks at easy 250.
I like what?
Damn near polar bear herself.
How,
I mean, I'm no mathematician, but I'm pretty sure she needed 2 of those.
Okay.
what goes through your mind? That's just like I'm gonna try and get this sick picture, and I might die, but fuck it.
You're talking about the jaguar one?
I obviously with any wild animal at the zoo.
Yeah, I don't know. I think good
Well,
for
that's the
them.
thing. I don't think the
animal.
polar bear one was like she was trying to take a picture. She just jumped in, man.
She said
Yeah, I'm
fucking
reading
and
right
jumped
here.
in. I mean, that just
She was
doesn't
trying to
make any
send it.
sense. I mean, I feel. You know what? I don't even feel sorry for the jaguar lady. Fuck that. If you're gonna be that dumb, you deserve to just get fucking shredded immediately to bits. I'm
Can you
sorry.
imagine that selfie though?
It says that no one knows why she like jumped in or something.
So
It's unclear why she
That's
had.
like-
the one
Exactly. Like,
the-
like it's one thing if like a Harambe situation happened where like she fell over
yeah, but that
no,
wasn't
she,
fair.
like,
They didn't even give
voluntarily
Harambe a
jumped.
chance.
the enclosure.
They didn't even
Maybe
give.
she
They,
just was doing a lot of drugs.
they didn't give Harambe a chance though. That's a different situation.
I don't know.
That's completely different than this lady just jumped in the enclosure and. From what my report said, she was trying to take pictures. So
The jaguar lady.
the jaguar lady, yeah, she was. The report said she was trying to take pictures. So fuck her. That's what you get. I'm
Alright.
sorry. How the hell are you just gonna jump into a jaguar pit and not expect anything to happen? So I almost forgot.
right now.
I almost forgot about that. So thanks for
This
bringing
better be
that
worth
up.
it.
Is it worth it? Is she getting?
Yeah.
She's getting just blood and guts everywhere. I don't know. I only saw a little bit of it, so I don't know.
Didn't you say she got attacked in the face?
Yeah, it looks like.
There was blood and guts everywhere.
Blood and guts everywhere. No mercy.
You think they're gonna
Yeah,
put
that
down
look-
the animal?
No. Why would they
They're
put
gonna
it?
put him down?
Why would they put it down?
I mean,
They do that to dogs.
Yeah, but
they did that to Harambe.
this is this
R.I.P.
lady. This is the lady's fault. Why would they kill the
They're
animal?
not gonna put the lady down.
You know what? Yeah, fuck it. Put her down.
All right, yeah. Would you put it on TV? Would you make that a pay-per-view event?
Put it.
Yeah, I think,
Oh.
I think that's like 2 or 3 steps away from like what ISIS does, guys. I don't think
That's
they
like
would-
live execution. I don't think you could do that. Would you
But
pay?
Exactly.
2-3
Would you
steps
pay
is
for
pretty
it?
far from what they do, so I think that's all right.
Would you pay? Would you pay for it? Would you pay a pay-per-view event to watch someone just get put down?
How much?
Oh, man. If I want to see somebody get put down, I'd fucking buy a plane ticket and go back to Mexico.
Hey, Sera, would you pay money to
I guess.
see somebody get put down?
No, no, I probably wouldn't.
I probably wouldn't either.
I don't have any money right now. So
How much would it cost? $24.99.
well, 24. I don't think there's enough people that actually want to see that.
Yeah,
So I think you got.
It's a little steep, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's only gonna be a couple.
It's like 2 month subscription of Hulu right there.
That's insane. Oh yeah.
Hey Alex, you got Hulu?
Nah.
Let me get that
Hulu for this
password.
guy.
What? Alex, you got Hulu?
No. I have Netflix, but it's not even my account. It's
But
like, and I don't even know like the password.
He doesn't even know whose account. It's somebody's account.
but do you have premium Hulu?
Premium Hulu?
No, I don't have Hulu.
Yeah. Premium
Just get the
Hulu.
free
Is that even a
trial.
thing? The premium?
That's only 7 days.
No, I got it for a month, and then I got it for another month because I just used another email.
If this, I wonder if
sponsor us.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Hulu,
wonder if
Hulu sponsor
if
us.
this ever blew up and then someone listened to this one. If
I
that
bro,
was, like,
everybody
doing
fucking
it.
does it. Like, let's be real.
Now that I think about it, I don't do that at all.
Yeah, me neither.
Choose not to incriminate myself. I plead the fifth.
Yeah, I don't know what y'all was talking about. All right, so our first real topic, minus the Jaguar lady, because I honestly forgot about that. 6ix9ine, is he a snitch?
Yeah. So does anyone know about this? Like in detail of what?
I've seen memes. I think I get most of my like information about what's going on through memes.
Through memes. Well, he got so he caught a RICO case, right? And I think
Was it Rico case?
yeah, it was a federal racketeering charges. 6ix9ine the rapper, federal racketeering, and
Treyway.
and also for like orchestrating the attack on Chief Keef in New York, if I remember correctly.
Whatever happened to Chief Keef?
Chief Keef, yeah,
I think
somebody
he's in Texas.
somebody shot at him in New York, and they were saying that it was 6ix9ine.
Yeah, but I mean, like in general, like in regards to his career, like.
Whoa, he's still producing new music. It's just like he had a time, and he,
Chief Keef.
just like it's over. Like,
I mean, hey, bro, he's probably got his money, so he's chilling.
Nobody loves Sosa no more.
I mean,
These
like,
bitches
that
love
was just
Sosa.
good. Those were good years.
Those were good. Those were the
Those were
formative
years.
years for a lot of people.
Sarah,
Yeah.
you weren't even allowed to listen to that music.
But I did it anyway.
Weren't you only restricted to like the Disney radio station or whatever?
Bro,
Wait,
Chief
you talking
Keef's
about
Finally
you
Rich is
cut
one of the
out.
greatest
Yeah,
rap
I'm talking to you.
albums. Is one of the greatest rap albums of all time.
Wait, what's the greatest rap album of all time?
I said one of Chief Keef's Finally Rich.
Wait, are you talking about my mixtape that I dropped 2 weeks ago? Check it out on SoundCloud.
You don't have a mixtape on SoundCloud.
It's called Joker and the Thief. Check it out.
No, it's not.
Boo, los dos. But no, he struck a plea deal, and essentially he like gave up everybody. So like R. Kelly, Robert Kraft.
But what is
21 Savage.
Just 21 Savage.
How did he know about all of that though?
He probably didn't, but my career as a private detective doesn't allow me to believe in coincidences. So I'm just saying, nobody knows, but it's possible Chief Keef that 6ix9ine just turned in all these people, and now he's going into
I believe it.
He's going into witness protection program from what I've read, which is like, I mean, fucking look at him.
How can you hide? Yeah, how can you hide all those 6ix9ine tattoos?
Hey, are you 6ix9ine? And he's like, no,
There's surgery.
I'm Dave.
I'm 9'6".
I'm Dave 9'6". I'm Billy 88. Like, what the fuck?
They're not like.
Bobby Schmurder said he
I
wouldn't
feel
even.
like-
Bobby Schmurder said he wouldn't like work with him because he was like, a lot of these
Isn't
entertainers.
he still in jail?
Yeah, he's available for. He's up for parole.
Like
he's up for parole.
Sexual like predator or something like that.
Who? Bobby Schmurder?
Or we're just gonna ignore that case completely.
Who? Bobby
What
Schmurder?
case?
Oh, 6ix9ine?
No, 6ix9ine. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, what case?
That's what. I'm pretty sure that's when he like kind of first got in trouble because he like there was a video of him like with like an underage girl performing sexual acts. I think I don't know. Like I said,
Alleged.
allegedly,
Alleged sexual acts.
Allegedly.
which is like I mean yeah, everybody wanted him to register as a sex offender, which makes sense. It's only fair, right?
He has one of those faces. Yeah.
So it's like then he'd have to go door to door and be like, "Hey, I'm a registered sex offender." Oh my God, you're 6ix9ine.
Wait.
He's like, "No, I'm Dave 96." But yeah, Bobby Shmurda said he didn't even want to work with him, and that a lot of these entertainers like don't actually live that life, which I feel like we all knew.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, Jay-Z sold crack to his mom.
is that real?
I think so. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Can we edit allegedly right before I say that?
Oh, can we add it? I mean, are there any rappers that would come to mind that you think honestly live that kind of life?
Selling fentanyl, cocaine, heroin?
I mean, just
T.I.'s
like
that nigga, dog.
yeah, like are there actually like any like rappers who like actually do all that stuff?
I think so. Have you listened to Dave East?
Dave who?
Dave East?
You just making up words now, Sera?
No,
No, you guys never listened to Dave East?
Dave East.
Yeast.
He's,
that sounds like a yeast infection.
Nah, but it's not. It's he's from Harlem.
And he's like
Harlem, New
hoodlum?
York.
he's like real.
I think a lot of these rappers actually do a lot of these things. Cause like I don't know, didn't YN what's his name? Something Melly like in one of his songs. Was it YNG Melly?
YNW or YN?
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, YNW.
I think-
Young Money Records
No, the other.
taking over for the 99 and the
Murder
2000s.
on My Mind. Hold on, I'm gonna listen to Murder on My Mind.
I think he got in trouble for like trying to get his friends killed.
In the song, he explicitly lists in detail how he
Rookie
murdered
mistake.
his friends.
And then he actually murdered his friends, I think. Do you think 6ix9ine's gonna get
Hold on.
murdered outside of jail?
Wait,
Do you think he like actually snitched and now they're gonna kill him? Do you think that's a possibility?
Are
I
you in
guess.
reference to 6ix9ine?
Yeah. Like if you get if you get caught with or charged with like a federal fucking offense and you like rat out your quote unquote friends and they're like hardcore gangsters and shit, like you don't think they're gonna retaliate and like kill you?
But are they though? That's the real question.
Bro, if you get a federal offense, like I'm not gonna question whether or not you're
Dad has a federal offense.
huh?
He stole cable back in like '98.
That's different.
My dad has a federal offense because he stole cable back in like '98.
That's different though. That's stealing cable. That's not like trying to murder people and then sell drugs. I mean, they were selling like hardcore drugs, and
You
he,
tried.
and
Yeah.
and he just ratted on everybody. So it's like, you know, do you think he has a chance of getting murdered outside?
I don't know. It depends.
Would you be?
I think it depends on how like well protected he's gonna be. Like,
Would you be surprised?
you know. Yeah. Like I don't. If he's like, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up getting like the president fucking like, what's it called? Like the experience with like security and stuff like that.
Like at all times?
Yeah, but because if it is true and he did turn in a lot of people,
That's a lot of people.
yeah.
I wouldn't be.
You have to think like he had to make some extreme deal because obviously like we mentioned before, you can't hide who he is.
Wait, but no, wait. So all of that is real? So all that stuff is that he snitched on? He snitched on those
He
people?
Allegedly.
struck like a plea deal, allegedly.
Yeah, but like he was only ever involved with his gang. I thought it was, I forget what their gang name was. It was something Trey 9 or something, and I think he snitched on them. Cause like obviously like who would do business with this guy like
Apparently, a lot of people.
I'm trying to see. Cause like I'm not finding anything that's saying that like
Well, that's
naming
the
names.
thing. That's why Germs had said like it's very coincidental that as soon as he's like talking about plea deals, all this stuff starts happening with other artists.
Oh yeah, no, that was a joke. That's not that's just me. Like, come on, bro. Robert Kraft, R. Kelly.
No, well, obviously, I'm not talking about, but
He's turning
you
everybody.
never know, man.
He's turning everybody in. No remorse. He doesn't give a fuck. He's coming for blood.
May I add, like this whole Robert Kraft stuff, like, it makes no sense. Like, dude's
What?
a
Tell us how you
billionaire.
really feel, Alex. Tell us how you really feel
Dude
about Robert Kraft.
contributes. Dude contributes to like millions upon millions to like charities and organizations.
So he should just be able to
they're
get
gonna
a
bust
handy
him.
from an Asian.
Yeah, they're gonna bust him for a $50 handy. Come on.
I mean, but I think the bigger question though is where did the Asian girl come from?
Wasn't it like some like massage parlor?
Yeah,
They-
but like, what
normal.
was her life story before then, though? Is she just a girl trying to make it in the United States, or is
But-
her passport being held against her will, and her cousin in China is tied up, and she has to perform these
I don't
acts,
know.
or
I
else
didn't-
like something
I
happens
didn't
at
dive
home.
into that.
So,
I
Sera
just-
essentially.
I'm going off like.
I mean, I don't know. That's the thing, though. It's like I feel like because we talked about this, I think, on the other podcast.
Sera wants to
and
send.
do we?
Sera wants to
The
send.
Joker and the Thief podcast?
No, shut up. Sera wants to send. Sera wants to send Robert Kraft to jail for life.
Yeah.
Why? Said I.
That's what
Because,
I
like,
said.
It's such a bigger thing than just getting a hand.
Because you're a
job,
Tom
like,
Brady hater.
When you make millions of dollars like that, you can't be naive and getting into certain
How
things
is
like
it
this.
naive?
You can't just be
Bro,
like,
how is it his?
I mean, he willingly went in there to get whatever
Yeah,
he paid for.
but like
So, I
being
mean, he's not
naive to the
naive,
fact that like there's
but
other
for me,
bigger things like
the way
going
I
on.
see it is like
You know what I mean?
Oh, are you saying how?
you associate
Like to him, it's
you-
just a hand job, but to her, like we don't know her life story before this. You know what
that's
I'm saying?
like society though. Like as much as like I don't want to come off sounding the wrong way, you associate like these massage parlors and whatever.
Yeah, that's
Asian
true.
massage parlors with happy endings and yada yada.
Yeah.
Are you more concerned?
So you think it's just a cultural thing that like these women just?
It's like,
No,
Are you
not-
more-
I'm just-
are you
I'm
more-
just-
Sera, is what you're saying? Are you more concerned with the fact that he went to get a hand job?
I
No,
wouldn't
no,
be.
No,
and-
like
and
no,
Mia, she
like
kind of cut
he
out.
knew-
Kinda cut out.
he knew that these were illegal sex workers, like human trafficked females. Are you more upset at the fact that if he knew that they were and he was going there anyway to get a hand job, like he didn't care?
Yeah, something like because like if sex work was legal, and I think that we should probably push for legal sex work because once there's legal sex work, right? There's regulated sex work. There's no more
Like-
human
like-
trafficking. But like
yeah,
Like porn.
like
in the
there's
idea.
there's like legit brothels
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, so like at that point, yeah, if it was legal and Robert Kraft, was found in in this kind of thing, it wouldn't be a big deal, right? Because it's legal. It's just kind of like, damn, like you're married and you got a hand job for $50. It's still kind of shitty, but
Is
it's
that
not a big deal.
is that what you're more upset about then? I don't.
with it like being illegal and
But
him really not thinking about bigger things. Because right, he's a millionaire. What else does he have to think about? He doesn't care about.
He's more than a millionaire.
Right?
So,
yeah, like he's a billionaire. Like, but he should
you
care.
sure this
like,
has nothing to do with
held.
Tom Brady winning the Super Bowl again?
Yeah, that's another thing too. Like,
so
like,
you
why
hate
do
him
you
because
keep
you
winning?
hate Tom Brady. You want to send?
Tell us how you really feel, Sera.
Is it?
I wanna
It's
see
not
Tom
really
Brady
that big
get
of a deal.
hate.
I feel like.
What? Tom Brady winning Super Bowl?
No, Robert Kraft getting a hand job.
Oh, I guess. I mean, we'll see. I think there was another there's another massage parlor that got busted.
Yeah, I think it was like a whole like sting operation, but like he was one of the
Yeah, like that specific
people in
Florida
that-
site
that-
was.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
there was like, I think there's another one.
what are you gonna do? You know.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? I mean, like, if it's cool and like these women are like, they just see it as their job, I guess. Like, okay, but
Well, yeah.
I don't know that,
Duh.
right?
Duh. It's their job. But it also could be illegal. So we'll see. I guess. I just don't think they should send him to jail for life like you want them to.
No, I think so. And he's like, yeah,
a little
he should
harsh.
be like, nah, why? You don't even know him. Why you?
He's like, it's kind of like the same stuff with Bill Cosby, where it's like, yeah, he's like guilty, but dude's like 90 years old. Like, what is sentencing him to life in prison really?
Yeah, that's true.
Achieve?
So would you just send him to the
Besides,
chair?
like,
And then broadcast it live on pay-per-view. Speaking of jailed for life,
$24.99. I would pay $24.99 for that.
All right, would you pay $24.99 to see R. Kelly and Bill Cosby get fucking yeeted on public execution?
On live television, I'd pay probably $50.
I think I would even pay $30 if they fill up Bill Cosby with pudding and he just fucking like explodes.
They force feed him pudding by IV tube.
That sounds terrible.
That sounds amazing. But no, real talk. R. Kelly, did you see it? Did you see his interview?
$24.99.
$24.99.
Did you see his interview? I think it was ABC.
What'd you say?
R. Kelly's interview on ABC.
I've seen the memes that have come from it, but like, have you seen the one where
fighting for my fucking life?
Yeah, bro, he's going.
When someone places like a draw 4 card,
I'm fighting.
He's like, y'all killing me.
Yeah, I've seen one where it's like Smash Brothers reference, and then at the bottom he's like, "Can you have like 100+% damage?"
I'm
and at
fighting
the bottom,
for my
he's just
life.
him crying like, "I'm fighting for my fucking life."
Is he fighting for his life?
I think
though?
he's
going
out right now.
Sera, how about would you like to see R. Kelly go to jail for life?
Well, that's difficult because last time, we looked up on Wikipedia and allegedly he was molested as a child.
He's been doing.
So, and then after seeing that video too, like, I'm not trying to sound like I'm defending him or anything, but that video just seems so out of like, it just seems so out of line. Like, he's done a lot of drugs. Like, should he do a couple years? Yeah, 50 maybe. I just don't know enough about it. I know a little bit more about like human trafficking because I kind of like.
Because you listen to Ignition remix like every day before you go to sleep.
Is R. Kelly your hero?
Actually, no. I would say no.
He should go to jail for life.
I forgot he existed. I forgot he existed up until all of this started to come out.
Until last night when you played Ignition, the remix, right before you went to bed.
I mean, are you saying it's a bad song?
It's not a bad song. It's a great song.
It's not, but yeah.
Alex, you go to the gym, right? Isn't that like your top 5?
Nah, man, mine is NSYNC on blast.
NSYNC
the
on
whole
blast. Discography?
No,
Discography.
you shared your Spotify playlist with me, and it was just all R. Kelly.
First of all, I don't have a Spotify. Secondly, who the fuck's R. Kelly? What are you guys talking about?
He's a dude who touches little girls.
Yeah, how many years do you think he should
Michael
get?
Jackson?
Michael Jackson touches
Oh,
little boys.
My bad.
I should say Michael Jackson
Okay.
touched little boys. Did you, dude? That's what I'm saying, bro.
Oh, because he
Allegedly.
The HBO documentary. It's called Leaving Neverland, and it's about these two guys who like talk about Michael Jackson, like fucking like doing gay shit with them.
Yeah, like what is like, but like, what can they do though? Like telling everyone this,
My-
like
My only concern, and this is like a weird thing to talk about, is like, I guess what is like the allowable past time to like accuse somebody of doing crazy shit? Like, when does it stop? Okay, that's a bad. I don't mean it like
You
this,
mean, like,
but
you think it times out?
when's a bad
Because
time?
he's not here anymore?
Part of it is that, and then part of it is like, I understand because you were a kid and you were emotionally taken advantage of, but how do you wait so long? And then when does it like matter anymore? I guess. I mean, it'll always matter because this Michael Jackson touched.
Yeah,
These,
I think I get what you're trying to
touch these kids, but it's like, when does?
Then like, yeah, you gotta kind of see it as them like trying to chase clout.
Yeah, and they were denied a settlement out of court because the judge was like, this was forever ago.
Wait, so these guys are looking for money? Is that what's going on? Like they want money or something?
Bro, I don't think they need money. Honestly, I really don't think they're looking for money. They have a fucking HBO. One of them is like was a choreographer for like NSYNC and shit, and then the other one.
So he made it.
I mean, I would guess so. Yeah, he like worked with Britney Spears
so, like,
and
he lived his,
whole bunch.
So
of
he lived
shit.
his life afterwards. I'm not saying like
Kevin
it's any
Federline?
less, but.
I'm just
trying to find out like how these people did after the molestation.
I don't want to, it's a hard topic to just be like, well, they ended up okay because, if you're living for like 20 years with the secret that Michael Jackson, and they testified when he was charged in like the early 90s that they were like, no, he never touched us.
I think that is really tough. I mean, I don't know. Like, how many times do you think they told their parents or someone else, and they're like, "You're crazy"?
No, dude, they said they never told anybody.
Oh, really?
Like, one of the kids was like, I went to court and testified and did all these interviews and was like, I literally straight up lied in depositions about Michael Jackson touching me. So now it's like, well, what about the boys who brought forth the charges? How do you think they felt? So now with their cases getting dismissed, it's like, well, that's what happens.
Yeah.
I'm actually more interested in seeing like how many views R. Kelly Ignitions got in the last 4 months.
I think you hold like 90% of those views.
It's not funny. This isn't funny, but I feel like he's, this music video has gotten a lot of views within the last 3 months. Like, wouldn't you say, like, common sense, like, would say that?
I mean,
that he's got
a lot of views.
He gets
in the past 3 months.
Michael Jackson or R. Kelly or both of them.
But yeah, I don't know, man.
And plus, he's been dead for almost 10, about 10, a little over 10.
6ix9ine views went up when he. I don't think so.
6ix9ine. Is there a correlation? There probably isn't. There's a correlation between people in the media and then people looking up their shit. There's got to be. That shit doesn't make.
Yeah, there's got to be.
It's like, hey, you guys hear about R. Kelly and all this crazy stuff going on?
And then
let's go listen to his old music.
Hey, I Believe I Can Fly, bro. That Space Jam soundtrack. Come on. But I'm not endorsing R. Kelly running a sex call.
Sounds like you are, though.
Yeah, it does kind of sound like you are.
Look, I think he's a disgusting human being.
Jerv, do you wish you can fly with R. Kelly?
Michael Jackson also.
All right, this is a perfect time to pivot to the segment I like to call "Who is this guy?" and brand new segment. And like, I just want to talk about Pete Davidson. Alex, do you know who Pete Davidson is?
I actually do.
See, now it
Can
doesn't
you
make
explain
sense
who he
because
is?
I don't know who Pete Davidson is either.
He I know him from SNL,
See,
and I know he used to come on fucking what's the one show on MTV? Fuck.
do you watch SNL?
Me?
Yeah, Alex, do you watch
Nah,
SNL?
occasionally. Like I'll see clips and stuff on YouTube, or like if it's like somebody that like an actor or like somebody funny or that I actually like enjoy watching, I might watch like the whole episode or something. But
Is he
Oh,
funny?
like their star guest.
Is he funny?
yeah, but I mean,
Yeah, Alex.
from
Is he funny?
watching from it depends. From SNL, I would say no, because like it seems like his whole relationship there makes no sense to me. Like
To who?
Is it because
I'm
he's
sure
ugly, like his face?
no, I mean no, what? Why would that matter?
What do you
No,
mean?
I'm just asking.
I mean like I think he doesn't really bring much to SNL like front face value, I guess, in a sense, like
Why?
from his
Because he's ugly?
skits and like his no, like he's not really like in like a lot of stuff, and when he is, like it's not the greatest. I think he helps out more behind the scenes.
Would you
You know what I
say
Oh.
he'd be funnier if he was more attractive?
mean?
It looks like he was in the movie Trainwreck with Amy Schumer and Bill Hader. That's actually how he got the Saturday Night Live gig. It's because
Are
he
you
knew
sure?
he knows
No,
Bill
isn't it?
Hader.
Are you sure?
Ah.
How?
But
Wait,
don't
what?
you gotta still audition and stuff?
Yeah, but like honestly, like if you know someone, like if you know Bill Hader and Bill Hader thinks you're funny, like I think that's enough for you to like skip ahead
Is it?
to
'Cause
like
I'm
a
pretty
bunch of
sure
other
like
like people applying.
Kevin Hart got like declined. Jim
Really?
Carrey got like declined, and Jim Carrey at that time knew like Adam Sandler and all them. So I
Dang.
don't know, bro.
But who
I
is
don't
he?
think I don't think your
What does he
logic makes
do?
sense.
He dated
Well, then
Ariana.
how did Pete Davidson get it if you're already saying like he's
Bro,
not even that funny?
I have no idea. I mean,
So like we have
maybe
no idea how he got
maybe
this
his
job.
stand up.
Let's
Well,
talk about.
he's
You
been a
have-
stand up comic since he was
Oh,
like
yeah.
14. But I mean, obviously
Yeah.
I don't know his like jokes and stuff like that. But
Tell us how
obviously
you
he
really feel, Sera.
had to have done something.
But on SNL, like you'd say he's not that funny on SNL.
Nah,
You would think it'd have to be.
he's funny looking.
All right, so we really don't know how he got to SNL. Let's talk about how he dated Ariana Grande and he's talking to Kate Beckinsale right now.
He's
Like, does
doing
that
more
make
than
any
talking.
sense?
He's doing more than talking with Kate Beckinsale. Obviously.
Like, does that make any sense? Because I'm starting to think like maybe he's just maybe not human. Because none of this makes sense.
He's the fucking Lizard King, bro.
You think
Are
that
we, are we onto something right now?
is Pete Davidson a lizard person?
I don't know. That's weird.
You really
Lizard
want to
person?
take. You really want to take this guy down, huh?
I mean, I'm just curious because like I'm always
What
curious
did
to see
Pete
how
Davidson
people,
do
like,
to you, bro?
Should we
No,
get him
I'm
on the
just
show
curious.
next week? Should we get him on the show
He
next
stole,
week?
did he steal
We
Ariana
should.
Grande from you, Sera?
We should get him on the show. We should talk to him. He's probably a really nice guy. He probably donates money to various charitable organizations.
Nah, I don't think he doesn't look like the kind of guy that. Does
Yeah,
that.
he doesn't look like the guy.
You don't think he makes charitable donations?
He looks like.
I
the
mean,
kinda
maybe
guy
when
that
he
would-
fucks
that would
up,
steal
yeah,
a
he does
dollar
it.
from like the homeless.
No.
Buy some dank weed.
Do you think
You know, he
Pete
makes
Davidson
millions.
gives the homeless man $5?
Nah.
Do you give the homeless man $5?
I think. Yeah, Sera, do you give homeless men $5?
But I'm not Pete Davidson. Like, I don't. Pete Davidson works for SNL. Like, he's obviously getting a nice little check that's like very different from mine. So no, I don't give the homeless man $5 because I need to feed myself.
Do
know
you
what I'm
give the
saying?
homeless
I
man
mean, I have.
$1?
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
You know what I try to do is I try to give them something that is not money. So like one time I gave him a candy bar. This homeless man gave him a candy bar because I wasn't gonna eat it, and I know he's got some food now, right? Because if you give him $1, like you really don't know what he's about to do with it.
It depends on where you live. Like, what you can't
You're gonna
really
use it for drugs.
You can't really do much with $1.
With $1?
I always used to hate driving up to Chicago because there's so many homeless people, like just like asking for money.
So,
And,
Alex,
like
you're saying you
I
hate
would.
homeless people.
You hate
No, I
homeless
don't hate
people?
homeless people. I'm more like envious, you
You're
know,
gonna
because
plug
like
your
I would pull
podcast
up to the
now
red
after
light.
that.
I would
You
pull up
hate
to the
homeless
red
people.
light, and like the homeless guy would be like shaking his cup of change in my face. And I'm like, bro, I get it. You have more money than me. Like you don't gotta fucking rub it in my face.
That sucks.
Yeah, that
That's
was
terrible.
funny. Yeah, I heard that joke in 2003, but yeah,
You weren't
Alex
even.
doesn't like
You weren't even.
poor people.
You weren't poor people. Should we seize the
Something.
means of production?
I mean, if they were actually doing something, like I would feel more inclined to help.
What would they need to do though? Like, you want to do a
There's
backflip?
people.
Yeah.
There's people.
In the car?
No, what the fuck? Do a flip. No,
I don't
like
think
there's
they-
people
I
that
think
out there
they-
that try to sell bottles of water and like they sell like fucking
Oh
flowers and
yeah.
shit. But then there's
Mhm.
people that fucking have like Jordan Retro 3s and are asking for money. You know, and
There's
I'm
actually, I
fucking,
think, there's a documentary about how like
I'm wearing
some.
like fucking Skechers light up shoes. And
No,
shit.
you're not. No, you're not.
I said no, you're not.
I would if I.
If they made them in your size. Yeah.
Why are you trying to come on my drip like that? Dog?
Jesus Christ. I mean, yeah.
Boo.
I've seen homeless people like carry around that thing that like is at gas stations and it's like the squeegee. I've seen him.
I
Like,
haven't seen one of those in a while.
I saw one the other day. He had like a bucket and like was squeegeeing people's cars.
Do you give them money if he squeegees your car? Sometimes they don't ask and they just squeegee.
No, I don't. I haven't given a homeless person money in so long.
Ouija.
Is it because you're homeless too?
No, it's because I'm broke as shit. The fuck?
Hey, Germs is out here fighting for his fucking life. Leave him alone.
You're trying to kill me, bro. I'm saying, dude.
Trying to kill me.
Speaking of people fighting
Trying to have a-
for their fucking
He's
life.
trying to have a relationship with his kids, man.
Speaking of people fighting for their lives, besides R. Kelly and probably people all over the world who are dying of rare diseases, did you guys see these high school kids who posed in front of the swastika with beer pong cups or red Solo cups?
No.
I
Are
guess.
they dying?
No, I haven't seen that.
Alex, did you see it?
No.
So,
Alex, have you seen that? The swastika?
I-
Red Solo cup?
No. I haven't.
Yeah.
Not at all.
so
Normally, like when something involves beer pong, I'm on it, bro. But
these and this is more for Sera than it is for anyone. These white kids, right? These white kids, and you don't want to forget that they're white. They were around a table, allegedly, right? 'Cause
Allegedly.
There's,
I mean, there's photos.
video-
Like, there's photos.
No, there's actual there's photos and videos. It's the funniest thing. They gathered
Depends
around
who you
a,
are. You find it funny.
They gathered around a swastika made out of red Solo cups, and they did the Sig Heil thing with the arm. You know, they put their arms up, and a
Are you
bunch
talking about the reverse dab?
like a reverse, the polar opposite of a dab.
The reverse
The reverse
dab.
dab.
And so,
Where'd you get that one? Where'd you get that joke?
I mean, that's what it is, bro. Have you not seen it?
a reverse?
You never
dab.
seen anybody dab set up? Have you been living under a rock since 2011?
dab.
I have since 2007.
So yeah, no, they took pictures and videos because they're fucking high
Yeah.
school kids, and so some
Yeah.
people
Seems about right.
started tagging the photo with like the kids' like social media handles and like try to start a witch hunt to like hunt these kids down, and like there was no call to action, but I'm like, if you're blasting someone like that, like something's gonna happen, right? If you really,
Like, what do you mean something's gonna happen?
somebody
like
might
something
do
to the
something
people
stupid and like
trying to,
beat the
like,
shit out.
Put them on blast? Or,
Dude,
oh.
someone might be
You
so
mean, like, the
upset.
actual people in the picture.
Like, someone might see that and like know these kids, like recognize one of the kids, and then like go and beat the shit out of him because he posed it in front of a swastika with beer pong cups.
Yeah, but this was in
Yeah, I would.
Newport Beach. What do you think the demographics are at this high school?
White people.
Oh, they're getting jumped for sure.
But what I'm saying is
They're gonna get subpoenas thrown at their faces, bro.
subpoenas. They're gonna get served justice. What justice is there to serve? Are they doing anything wrong?
Justice. Yeah.
Yes
Yeah,
and
go
no.
ahead,
Being
Alex.
racist.
Yes
Go
and no,
ahead.
right? Yes and no.
I mean,
It's-
yes and no. I mean, technically they can do it,
They can do it.
but
Should they?
they shouldn't because it's
They
racist.
shouldn't. So
Yeah, that's interesting.
the fact it's
I mean,
just
what
like
if what if one of the white kids was Jewish and they're like,
he was probably like, "Fuck it, that's the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen." Like, let's be real. He was probably if there was any Jewish people at that party, they obviously didn't give a fuck, or
Yeah.
they were like, "Hey guys, this isn't cool. I'm out." Or they were
they
Yeah.
were just put up to the side and they were just like, "You're next."
Yeah. Okay.
It's like
I think it's interesting. I mean, like, and then like, should this affect these kids going forward? Like after because these are high school
for
kids.
sure.
for sure.
But so like that's a bigger thing because like this is a bigger thing with
Ask-
sport athletes.
ask
right?
any
Going
of 'em.
through
It's a
old
joke.
Tweets.
It's a joke.
Well,
It's a
yeah,
joke.
that's-
It's the same thing, right?
It's a
'Cause,
fucking
like, all
joke.
these athletes are signing big contracts, and then you look through their Twitter and they say the N word or they say gay,
But
and then
I think there's a difference between that Sera, because like people say N words all the time and don't mean it in like a derogatory manner. People say
People
gay
do that
all
shit
time,
all
don't
the
mean it in a
time.
derogatory
I-
manner.
well, no, I'm
If
saying
you
hard
put a
R.
fucking swastika, like
So you're saying
pretty
the
sure you
swastika is
mean-
worse than someone saying the N word with the hard R.
no. I mean, I didn't specify any hard R's, but
Yeah.
I'm saying like
Yeah.
people say the N word all the time nonchalantly, because that's kind of like what culture has evolved to. Unfortunately.
Slinging the N word with the hard R, nonchalant.
No,
You do that, Alex?
no. He
No.
said
Do you do that on your other podcast?
Nothing but big A's here, dog. Wait, what? Yeah. Hey, if you listeners want to find out the answer to that question, go check the Joker and the Phoenix podcast.
But it's
Jeez.
would it affect them in the future? A stupid joke. It's a fuck.
I think it should. I think
You think it should?
you live one life, and when you do something, like, come on, like, they've all read a history book, right? Like, they've all seen the pictures, right? Like, you know what you did, and then you did this. Like, I think this should really go down and haunt you for the rest of your life.
Maybe
You
they
should
should
work
get
at McDonald's.
suspended.
I mean, I agree and disagree, because like I do agree like they should have to deal with repercussions and do this and do that.
Yeah.
Can you
But-
believe if nobody had a phone at that party,
I mean-
no one would fucking know?
Yeah, if no one took a picture, no one would have known of this, other than these people.
So
Yeah,
are they-
that's
are
true,
they-
so you're,
are
putting
they-
them on blast. But I mean, for the sense like they're obviously they're kids, like they're trying to be cool, or you never know, since they're red solo cups, maybe they're drunk and drinking, and obviously somebody
Yeah,
has
there's
like
beer in the pictures. Yeah.
somebody has like that mindset of racism
Yeah,
or
but, like-
whatever. But then there might be somebody that's just like playing along, and by association, like
Yeah.
they have their lives all
Do you-
fucked up, even though like they really had no. You know what I
Do
mean?
you think?
So in
you
that
think
kind of sense, like
anybody-
it would
Do you
suck.
think anybody in that picture
then-
actually condones like the Fourth Reich?
Nah.
Condones what?
Maybe.
Being a Nazi?
Maybe a couple.
Do you think any of them actually condone like all pure white Aryan race? Like, fuck it.
Dude, I think ever since Trump took office, I think there is this hate that's kind of come out of nowhere. Not that it came out of nowhere, but it's just people aren't hiding it anymore. They're
Yeah.
a little more
People
vocal
think
about
it's
it.
okay.
People think it's cool
Yeah,
to be
and
like,
I think like
retarded.
part of this kind of feeds that. Like we're trying not to feed these things, and even though they are high school kids, like come on, like when you were 16,
Were you-
17, like you knew exactly what you were doing, right? Like
were you taking pictures in front of swastikas?
But you know what you're doing. Like, don't
Have you-
I was 16. Like, that's not an excuse. Maybe if you were 8, and that happened. Then
And you were
okay.
drinking?
What kind of 8-year-olds take?
What 8-year-old
I mean,
plays beer pong?
I don't condone this, but I would definitely would want to hang out with that 8-year-old who drinks.
I think I just got super glue on my fingers.
Are you sure it's not just
What
cum
are you
because
doing
you're
with super
gay?
glue?
Have you ever like those pink erasers? Have you ever like tried to like bend it and you think it has more, it could bend more, but instead it just snaps? Because that's what
And
happened.
there was super glue inside the. So you're trying to super glue your eraser back?
No,
Who does that?
it's not that I tried; I just did it.
He's a man of
So
action.
I'm gonna plug my new business here, eraser.
Your new super glue business.
Yeah, my new super glue
The
business.
stickiest of the icky.
Eraser restoration.
See, that's fucked up.
Check it out on Discovery Channel.
That's fucked up. So
Going back to this thing.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
going
yeah.
back to this.
To me, it's like I said, it's just weird because, like, you kind of feel bad because they're kids, but then you kind of don't feel bad because like they're white.
Okay.
White people kind of like have escaped
Yeah.
horrible. Like for example, that one college student that raped the girl, and like he only got like
Yeah.
what 2
Brock
months
Turner?
of probation.
Brock Turner, the convicted
he wouldn't-
rapist.
I don't know his name.
Is
but
that who you're talking about?
He told the judge. Yeah, somebody, but yeah, he told the judge like he wouldn't do good in prison. So
Oh, that's
Yeah, it
like
would
a bunch of
affect
white
his,
kids.
like,
No, that's
like his
yeah, that's unfair.
shit in the future or something.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
So like that part of me is like, no, they deserve to fucking be scolded for this, and
Reprimanded in
It
some way
definitely needs
because
to
you're
be
fucking
yeah.
retarded. How you gonna fucking? Yeah, it might be funny, but come on, guys, don't fucking put it on the internet, you fucking retards.
Yeah.
God, fucking social media has ruined everything.
Yeah. Have you heard this new move thing? Like it's some kind of doll.
The Momo challenge, where the kids kill themselves.
Okay, I didn't know that, but like,
yeah, I think it's called Momo.
yeah, is it a moment? Is it a challenge? That's the new thing, right? That's pop culture.
It's like a.
Oh, dude, this is creepy.
It's like a statue.
Fuck.
It's like a statue, and then they like intercut
That is
it.
creepy.
Yeah, they intercut it with like children's footage and like tell the kids to kill themselves.
Peppa the Pig.
So
I'm
yeah,
not gonna watch this because I might end up like, dude, this is scary as fuck.
you might.
Dude, social media is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean that's pretty fucked up. But then I've always been like a firm believer of like your kids shouldn't be fucking on iPads and YouTube like at a young age, anyways. So in a sense, like
Yeah.
this kind of brought more attention to like parents having to be parents. You know what I mean?
So you think we should, as a society, we should be able to call out bad parents when we see bad parents?
Oh hell yeah! I do it all the time.
He said, "Fuck yeah." He said, "Hell yeah."
I-
Put him on
I
blast.
had,
Put him on blast.
I
Fuck
don't, was
him.
it Germs? Were you with me when we came to Florida that one time, or was it? I think it was Little Tito. We had went to Universal when we were like in middle school, and I had said we were walking and I had called him retarded, and some random lady comes up to me because she heard me, and she was like, "That word's offensive. Like my son is retarded."
Is that
And I
what
was
she
like-
said?
I
My
was like,
son's
"Ma'am."
retarded?
Yeah. Yeah, she was like, that word's offensive. Like, I have a son who's retarded. And I was like, ma'am, you just used the word. You just called your son retarded.
Is that what happened? Is that what really happened?
Yeah. And I was so fucking baffled. And I told her, and she was just like, no, well, I didn't mean it in a direct. And I was like, okay, but like,
You just called your son retarded.
you just contradicted yourself completely.
Yeah.
And then nothing came from it. But I was just like, you're dumb. You're an
Yeah,
idiot.
people are retarded. All right.
So that's your example.
Let's
of calling
hop.
parents out.
Let's hop onto our last hot topic.
Yeah, it's me.
This is Sera's choice.
Bread and butter.
This is
What is it?
Sera's bread and butter right here.
This is Sera's bread and butter. This is a Serafine exclusive on Nothing About Everything. Transgenders in sports.
What are we gonna talk about?
You're the one that wanted to talk about it. Is it fair?
I don't know. You brought
Wait,
it up,
what's
didn't
fair? What's fair?
What do you mean? What's fair?
Wait, you cut out. Wait, did you say something about being fair? Wait, what are you talking about?
Transgenders in sports. Is it fair?
Oh yeah, I did bring this up. Transgender people. Is that even cool to say, like transgender people, or is that like derogatory towards those that are transgender?
What are, what are we gonna call them? They're transgender.
What are we gonna call them? I think they're at the end of the day they're humans, so they're just humans.
Yeah,
I
but
guess.
some people fucking nowadays identify themselves as fucking like helicopters and shit. So
Yeah.
you're gonna
Yeah,
offend somebody.
Hell.
I'm a.
um. But yeah. So real quick, because it seems like both of you don't really know about this. Well, Alex, you kind of talked about it because there's like a black female. So like there's these men that believe that they're women and they'll go and take hormone treatments and surgeries and they'll like look more feminine. And some of them
And
go
then
on and
yeah,
compete in it seems like it's more Olympic sports. It doesn't seem like it's not NBA or baseball or like
yeah.
football. It's more Olympic sports, but these
Well, and actually
men, yeah.
there is a story where in high school there's just this transgender um guy who would wrestle in the women's
Yeah. And
like
they're winning, obviously,
meets.
because
Yeah, and he or she would like fucking destroy the competition.
Because
yeah,
he's
like,
a dude, or was a
yeah,
dude.
because
Yeah,
He's got
I mean,
the
yeah,
physical
technically.
makeup of a guy.
yeah,
At the
Biologically, yes,
at the
he is a male.
and like I think hormone treatments, like yeah, they take a lot more estrogen, I guess these guys, but at the end of the day, like you're built differently. Like I still think even if you somehow lowered your testosterone, like you're still muscle mass. I just think biologically, like your body is just always gonna be male. Like when it comes to muscle and growth.
yeah.
And so I guess the biggest thing is like, should we allow transgendered individuals to compete in sports when
And
they're
should-
obviously dominating?
well, they would
But they're
they
men.
would they would say yeah. Because if not, then you're automatically discriminating against them.
Yeah, exactly.
So should they just
So,
have
like, what
their
do you
own
do?
league?
Have their own.
I mean,
honestly, like, yeah. Why?
I think that
why
would be a
not?
good idea, but it would just be so difficult to execute, like on a
'Cause there's not that
nationwide
many.
type.
Yeah, there's not that many, right?
Who would?
Or
That
yeah.
is true.
Or
There's not
yeah.
there really isn't enough. I feel like transgender athletes to like give them their
Yeah.
own league. So you
Yeah,
would
but
just,
it only takes one or two or three to start dominating in these sports. And then it's like, well, hold on, you are a guy. Like, you're 200 pounds, and this other female wrestler is like, she struggles so hard to make 140 pounds. Like.
It's like, have you guys ever seen the movie Dodgeball, where the girl was like taking
No.
oh
I mean, I saw the
yeah,
movie, but I
beaver,
saw when it came
and
out.
like
low grade
fucking-
beaver
yeah, like a
tranquilizer.
beaver, yeah, low grade beaver.
The Girl
tranquilizer.
Scout, yeah.
She fucking had, yeah, and she had like hairy ass arms and a fucking mustache, and it was like 6'5".
So she fucking what? I think her name's like Charlene or something. God damn it, Charlene. I don't know.
Something like
I think
that.
it's
I don't remember her name.
a weird topic because
Yeah, goddamn it, Charlene.
no, because you're no,
But yeah, like,
Bernice? I
you're
think it's
right.
Bernice.
You're right. They're whether or not you want to, they have an unfair advantage. I feel like
Yeah.
so. It's like
Yeah.
how
I mean,
exactly?
in sports they do, but then like in real life,
Well, yeah,
they
in
don't have
sports.
that much of an advantage.
In sports, if you used to be a guy and now you're a girl and you're like wrestling, like, bro,
Girls.
you're probably gonna still be
Yeah.
more jacked than these females. So
Yeah.
why, like, you can't say no to
Yeah, I
them.
don't know, dude. I just feel like today, especially living in America, I think you only see this in America where just people have too much time on their hands. Right? Like,
Well, actually, the main one that I brought up earlier, the girl, she was an Olympic sprinter, and she's like from like Africa or Jamaica, so not,
oh, really?
yeah. But then there's also this one. I mean, it's kind of funny and it's not really anywhere transgender related, but there was an incident where the national women's Iran soccer team,
Yeah.
they
They have
were
a man?
allowed to play with, because they're allowed to play with what are they called, the hijab, or the things they
Oh yeah. Oh, I think I know what you're talking
that
about.
that there was like, they later found out that there was 4 guys on the team. Once they noticed that these guys were like just dominating.
But like
the
they still
field.
didn't win the World Cup.
Oh,
So.
no, they weren't even close, but you know,
They didn't
and then
even
like they took
qualify.
a picture, and you could clearly tell like these 4 guys are dudes. You know, like they have like 5 o'clock shadow. I think one of them didn't even shave. Like, you know.
They won't tell.
Yeah, but yeah, that's like funny though.
Yeah.
This isn't funny. You don't think this is funny?
What, transgender people? So Alex hates
Transgender people?
homeless people, and you think
Yeah.
transgender people are hilarious.
No, I didn't say that.
And
I
I
didn't say
love.
You kind of did.
I think like all of this has been recorded. Like I didn't say that.
Why are you so quick to defend yourself? Are you fighting for your life?
Like, I'm fighting for my. Y'all trying to kill me.
I like homeless people.
Yeah,
That's
homeless
not what
people.
you said earlier.
I
Rewind-
just said some
rewind the tape.
homeless seem like they're more warranted and like deserving of help than others. You know what I mean? Because you could tell that there's people out there that are just out there like to panhandle, and then there's other people that actually like need help. So that's why it's kind of
That's true.
iffy.
I think there's even like a documentary where like they follow a couple homeless people. They're not homeless. They actually live in a house.
Bro, I think there was a homeless guy in Chicago, or not. I don't know if he was homeless. He might have acted he was homeless, but I know he was a panhandler, and he was in a wheelchair, and he like pretended to act slow, and the camera crew followed him, and it turns out this dude had like a college degree in linguistics, and he was clearing like 60 to 100,000 K, like off taxes, and he admitted it like on camera.
Gee.
Would you ever? How much money do you
Damn,
think you
this guy
could
got
get out
some
of
balls.
people if you were to panhandle for fun?
Shit. Not enough.
Yeah.
Not enough to keep paying on.
Not enough.
Maybe like $50.
$50.
$50.
You'd have to go to a good neighborhood.
You'd get kicked out.
If you're white, I don't think you get kicked out.
Well, if you're white, you can get away with a lot of things.
Yeah.
So there goes that. But I think that wraps it up.
Germs, you look like the whitest out of all three of us.
Yeah, right,
so.
bro.
Yeah.
Sera's
So
whiter.
you'll get away with
Sera's
anything.
whiter than. Should I try something crazy and see if I can get away with it?
You should, yeah. You can come back on the podcast and then we can talk about it.
True.
Do
it for the podcast, bro.
Do it for the podcast.
Yeah, do it for the podcast.
Yeah, you're right.
Do it for the podcast.
I have no choice. You're right.
Hashtag do it for the podcast. Let's get it trending,
Hashtag
guys.
do it for the podcast. Nothing about everything. That's what the show is called. I think that wraps up our week. Anybody have any final thoughts?
No.
Nah.
Wow, good talk, boys. Once again, nothing about everything, the internet's shittiest pop culture podcast. My name is Jeremiah. These are my hosts, Alex and Sera. No final thoughts, words. We're just gonna leave it at that. Join us next week when we come back and talk about shit we have no idea about.
I think if you crank up the volume, you could slightly hear Sera getting ready to put ignition on his phone right before he goes to bed. He's setting it up.
Oh. I was gonna play the song right now off YouTube, but
do it. Play it off YouTube. Go ahead.
Nah.
I'll fade it out. I'll fade it out.
No, you won't.
I'll fade it out. I swear to God, I'll fade it out.
Not you. Just put it in when you edit it.
No, it'll sound funnier if you play it through the fucking thing, because then it'll sound shitty.
This might sound shitty. I hope it doesn't.